Oh, hey. I know this isn't like me, but I've been feeling kind of rough lately. It's just been one thing after the other. Sorry not to vent, just every now and then I feel like my creativity goes down and I lose myself in things and I don't know where to go. And it frustrates me. Similar to when you're not taking care of yourself. I feel like I'm lacking. Like I'm not doing something good enough. That somehow I'll let you down. And I really don't want to. I know what you've told me and I believe you. I know I could never make you sad like that. Unless I was down on myself. But at that point, you have to be more careful than I do. You're the one who puts yourself down. I'm just a little worn out. Not because I don't enjoy what I'm doing. In fact, I love my work and I love my play, and I especially love you. That's a promise. You just need to know that it's not always easy. It's okay to struggle, is what they say. I just worry sometimes. What if I can't find my footing again? I think everybody worries that. I like to have stability. I like to have something that I can really hold on to. But I feel like burnout is a thing. And in order to fight it, I need to work that much harder. I like to do hard work. And I like to look after you and our life together. But I want you to know it's okay. I think it's just patience. The longer we spend together, where we can give each other support and ideas, it'll make it that much easier. Don't you think? I'm pretty sure that even if you think about it, every day has its ups and downs, but I think we can both agree that even if it gets tough, it's still our lives. It's still what we love to do. It's just... I get it. Sugar. You don't need to tell me something like that. Because I understand it with a look. The way that you look at me. The way that we support each other. It's something I wouldn't trade for the world. I just... guess I got discouraged. And I know. It's just being human. You and I both go through it. When we least expect it or least want to. Well, I suppose... Is that how you feel? Tell me more then. I want to hear everything you feel. But not just hear it. I want it to be something you and I can become even closer for. Even stronger. I want something that might be a little unreasonable, but even still I have to ask. Do you mind struggling with me? I don't mean that in the superficial kind of way. If we're gonna struggle, then we might as well struggle hand in hand, right next to each other, where even if we fall down, the other will catch us before we hit that rock bottom. And I know sometimes they say you have to get to that rock bottom in order to bounce back, like kicking off the bottom of a pool. But even then, it's a little intimidating. And I'm scared sometimes. I'm glad I've got you. But I also... sometimes I just need to know it's going to be okay. Sometimes just holding you like this gives me the strength I need, and sometimes I'll need to talk to you for hours. Is that really okay, sugar? I guess I just can't win with you. Always so loving and supportive, it's amazing. while also being quite deadly. The more I look at you, the more I realize why we ended up together. Because neither of us can leave the other alone. And it should be that way. Even if we're trying to do our own thing, we always end up back in each other's arms and on each other's lips. And I just love that. Even if it's something of a struggle, even if we go through it all the time, I don't regret it. And I never, ever will. I hope you know this isn't the kind of special you can get just everywhere. What we got is beyond special, Sugar. And, well, not to sound cliche, but look how sweet you are, Sugar. I'm both addicted and obsessed. But I'm getting off topic. What's really bothering me is at work. Sometimes there's so many directions I want to go in, I fizzle out all at once. It's why I'm so strict with organizing our lives, or at least looking out for yours. I guess I don't take my own advice. I'm good at organizing for others, just not for myself. So, you're saying you want to do it? Well, you are pretty good at that kind of thing. At least when others are concerned. It's ironic, isn't it? I take care of you. And, well, I get that a relationship goes both ways, but still, if we only took our own advice. Even then, I think I like it this way better. Because it's less cold, it's warm and cozy, and it feels like it's supposed to be this way. Like you and I is more than just holding hands or kissing. That there's some real feelings in there. More than actions. That wonderful thing of truly being there. It might seem like a vague concept, and I think that it is, but when it's with you, it's different. My heart feels like it's warm and fuzzy, and I just thought that if we talked about it, I could maybe confide in you, and you'd feel more comfortable talking about things that bother you too. We're strong enough to handle that, Sugar. We're more than strong enough to handle that. And whatever comes to mind, whatever problems come up, we'll deal with it together. Isn't that how we always did? Even then, you don't need to hold back anymore. Understood? I mean that. I'm serious. I love you, Sugar. And not just in the parting way. Not just in the way that they write in storybooks. But in more than that. The practical ways too. I'm here for you. And this is why you have to take care of yourself, and I need to take care of you too. Because well, yeah, no, you're right. I think if this has taught me anything, it's that I need your help, your love, with taking care of myself. And I need to take my own advice. This burnout is probably a result of that. I got so busy taking care of everybody else that I wasn't taking proper care of myself. You're right. I know it won't be easy, but thank you for believing in me. Sometimes I feel that way too. I get discouraged just as much as anyone else. The only difference is, I've been so focused on you that I mostly avoided those negative things. I'm fairly confident that this right here is a start. A start that we can make something of. And I hope you won't lose heart halfway along the way like I did. Sheesh. Sugar. I feel embarrassed now. What was I even making it a big deal for? I'm right here, right now, tackling it head first. What I should have done in the first place, but I guess I still have some issues to work out. At least before I'll feel completely comfortable. But maybe you can help me work through those. I think that burnout won't win. Especially not when I've got you by my side, baby. There's so much you add to my life, and I just want you to know that. I love you. I adore you. I always want more of you. And I'll always be here. Forever and ever. Got it?